On the 5th of September, I released a 7-minute video talking about 𝙎𝙀𝙁𝙁𝙀𝙁 rebrand as GIRLSET and the release of their song 𝙈𝙐𝙎𝙄𝘾. Long story short, I said they kinda came off as mean girls while acknowledging that we don't know everything and that all parties included, meaning the girls, KG and Kaylee, got what they wanted. People are pleased. The video did well for no reason, and if we fast forward to November, their second song Little Miss was teased and eventually released on the 14th, bringing new life to that Mean Girls video with a whopping 1,500 extra views. But not only did Little Miss release, but an interview. A holy interview I was told about more than once had come out 3 days before the track, where the girls provided comments on events. And today, girls and boys, a month later, I'm diving into it. Let's see if we can get a better like to dislike ratio than the last one.
You guys have gone through a lot of change in 2 years than most groups see in 5.
That is crazy to remark.
And there's a lot to be. How did you guys feel whenever headlines hit about a lot of controversy? Maybe KG's lawsuit, Kaylee's health hiatus.
It definitely hit hard at some points, but I feel like us to rely on, we just relied on each other, and we're able
I think
to
it's actually a
like,
pretty great and
talk
cool
out how
thing
we
that they
feel
have
with
each other to
other,
rely on, and that
also I
they're
feel like
not
it's so important
suffering
that we
through
were
any
able
of this
to put
alone.
those important that we were able to put those into songs that we've written as well.
And I am
That's
so
what
excited and
we
interested to
express
see
ourselves.
their
And it's
future
really
music,
important
because
to
if they're
keep
writing the new
going
music and all that stuff,
as
I
much
don't know, it's
to
just
be said that
exciting.
we've
Songs is our way of kind of saying how we feel. I think that's important. I feel like people haven't heard from us, so I understand.
1000%. We never know the full story, and my last video was just an observation.
Well, will both sides of the story be told eventually, either through music or
Through
otherwise?
music, for sure. Yeah.
Was there a point
I
in
hope
time
that
where you guys
doesn't mean
thought
that there's
maybe
drama or
things wouldn't
anything
continue?
sketchy or suspicious, any tea to spill behind the scenes. I hope everyone's okay.
Creative process, we really wanted to be able to define who we are moving forward as GIRLSET. Yes, it's hard, but it's also we do it because we love it, and that's the whole point of why we wanted to be in a girl group, you know? Especially in the entertainment industry, you have to put in the work.
Right.
And if you're not willing or committed to put in the work, then you're just not fit for it, unfortunately.
Hold
It's
on.
like you have to
Hold on. Did that just sound kind of...
Shut up. Shut up.
Is it just me, or was that, you know?
I think right now, as the 4 of us, I just feel like this is right in every single way that you look at it, and to us, which is the most important thing.
Looking back, it was, of course, very fun. It was straight up, off the show, and, you know, of course...
While
we had
GIRLSET
very
hasn't
fun
captured
with
me
our first
fully
music
just yet
videos
compared to
and
𝙎𝙀𝙗𝙄𝑚
song
few releases,
recording and
I
stuff
do
like
appreciate
that.
and love the
That
fact
was
that GIRLSET is their vision, whereas 𝙎𝙬𝙗𝙄 was more or less
I feel like it's like a learning experience. I feel like we started
the
there,
vision of
and I feel like we
JYP
needed
and I
that
guess the
to,
show's
get where we are
aftermath,
now.
so it comes full circle.
We're in dance practice.
Okay. Oh.
We take a lot of inspiration from Ariana Grande.
Wait a minute, what was that?
We take a lot of inspiration from Ariana Grande.
And they called me a madman. I had even found a correlation between Ariana and commas. Personally, I'm not a fan of commas. The song reminds me of Ariana Grande, who I don't really listen to. But this interview further solidifies to me that they're satisfied with the position that they're in. Their story hasn't been told yet. They played the cards they were dealt, and without 𝙎𝙀𝙁𝙁 disbanding, perhaps they wouldn't have hit such a level of creative control that they command now. So yay. That reaction part was almost 5 minutes, and I had to have that down. Get all the fluff out. And one of the focal points of the interview were comparisons to Cat's Eye, which, what I will say is, not much. I don't know much of them besides what little I've been exposed to, but you have to be bonkers to accuse GIRLSET of copying them. Looking at the comments, people really wanted a Cat's Eye response, which I didn't know comparisons were being made at all prior to this. Personally, if I had to say anything, I'm just salty Cat's Eye soared beyond the heavens while my gang over here is still working at it, but in due time. If you're watching this, you probably might have seen the full 15 minutes, but I'm gonna link it down into the description. And if you want to listen to someone cover more GIRLSET in the future, if I had $1 million for every time I had to re-record something, man, that means I gotta do the dancing in the outro again. You should subscribe because I will always hold space for them. And hit that hype button if you're on mobile. Let's boost this video. And so it doesn't come across as a jump scare, I do share my Spotify Wrapped for the last 1 minute and 39 seconds of this video, if you want to tune into that. While I didn't find the interview too jaw-dropping, the desire of my first video was fulfilled, and it was for them to at least speak on the past members. And they did. Let's talk about Little Miss now. I need to know who's in charge of visual videographically. Does that make sense? I didn't say this about commas, but that grain is cinema, dude. I only heard Little Miss twice before writing this video, and I'll submit it's good. And by association, it kind of improves commas. Now, I'm not saying commas is fully redeemed, but I see the full picture now. Little Miss is better by miles. And I can assuredly say that I look forward to their future releases, which now fulfills another prophecy that I'd like their next release. And watch the next release. I'll be their #1 fan. This reminds me of the 2005 era MTV music videos my older cousin used to watch all the time. They're hitting their Y2-esque sentiment, and I love that for them. I know I keep roping in commas, but this movement is so good. It's so Smile too, with that bedroom closet chase scene. I am out of most of the substance in my brain for this topic. I'm a month late, hold the punctuation. Little Miss is good, better than commas, but still doesn't make me ascend like a Girls of the Year. Will they ever? I hope so. A2K is such a core memory, and WoW Universe, especially Girls of the Year and 𝙈𝙆𝘾𝙄𝘾 will forever be on my rotation, and I look forward, and I hope, that I have more favorites from them. That's all from me. Oh God, this part. That's all from me. Happy Hanukkah, Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Christmas, Boxing Day. Wait, nope. Happy Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, birthday to whoever had a birthday in December. Gosh, I've got one more in me for 2025. It might not seem like it with the way I've been uploading, but we're dreaming big with Mari Supreme as the closer. Love what you like. Protect your energy. And I'm Little Miss. It is 8.5 hours later, and I completely forgot that I wanted to share my Spotify Wrapped, so we're gonna freaking do that. I hate that they count like podcast minutes into this because that's not really real. K-pop sneaking in third is actually crazy, but it makes sense. I'm gonna be at least 68. Close enough. You couldn't pay me $1 million to even guess this lineup. Wait, what? I don't know how I'm gonna feel if Bob Dylan dethrones the Rolling Stones after like 6 years. I might be hurt. Damn right, this album freaking hits. This movie hits. I love Sinners. Fucking Wonka, let's go. I wish I could show Timmy that, man. I like how Timothy... No way, Timothy made it to the top 5. I fucking love that, man. Come on, Stones. Can you see that? I am truly speechless and heartbroken that the Rolling Stones, they came in second, have lost their first place. But Bob has been cemented in my own personal history, and my own timeline, and my own connection to shit. So we love that, and that means a lot to me. To Bob, to Timmy, to the Stones, I'm out of here.